Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to the channel. As always, thanks for joining me. If you're one of my old subscribers, thanks for being patient. I have had some time off recently because of the birth of my second son. There's my boys up there. There's me and my wife. Everything went well. Everyone's great. But yeah, thank you for being patient because I've had nearly a month off. I've never had that much time off before. So apologies, but I'm ready to go. Brand new game, brand new office for this year, which is very exciting. So I'm refreshed. Got loads of ideas. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get these ideas made and put out there over the next few months, next season. I can't wait. Seriously, I cannot wait. If you are brand new to my channel, hopefully you don't hate my face and you might actually subscribe. That'd be quite nice. Come and join the family because my next target is 15,000 subs. Hopefully I can hit that for Christmas. That would be next level. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in to episode 1 of my United save. I am from Manchester. I am a United fan. I didn't want to do anything too fancy. I think United need a bit of help still, and I want to do it. And I want to learn about this new game while I do it. I've tried to avoid a lot of the reveal stuff online. I'm old school. I just used to like get in the game and stick it in my computer and finding stuff out myself. I know a few things, but I'm going to learn as I play. Have some fun, man. Cannot wait. Cannot wait for this year. Can you tell I'm excited? Can you tell I've missed you? I have missed you guys. I swear down. So smash that like button for me. Let's do this together. Hopefully, even if you hate United, you'll still enjoy this series. Get behind it. Let's have some fun. Let's get stuck in to episode 1. Welcome to FM21. Some of you have probably got this. It is the beta, so there might be a few bugs along the way, but I usually find the betas are pretty good. None of the bugs ever really offend me. But if you've got the game, I want you to let me know what you think. I'd love to know in the comments. Get in them comments. Let me know if you see any bugs, is anything you like, anything you don't like. And I'll tell you what I think, because I've played a few hours. I've had a mess around on it. I've done a few other things as well, just to have a look at stuff. And I'll let you know as I go through it. But let's start it though. Main page is United. We haven't won the league for a long bloody time, it feels like, as a United fan. 2013 when we won our 20th title. But I'm excited. We've got money. We've got a good squad. I think if I come in here and I can do some bits, we'll see what I can do. But you never know with a new game, do you? Although I'm not 100% sure how much of it is actually new. Only a little bit. From what I've seen, is a little bit that's new. A lot of it, it's like it's got a new skin, and it's the same. They've added some cool things. Some things I'm a bit iffy about. I'll tell you that when I see them. But this is pretty much the same. We've got the new kits. I love that zebra kit. It gets slagged off. I love it. I'm trying to lose some weight. If I can get down to my target weight, I'm getting one. I'm definitely getting the boys one. Love it. I'm getting me little kid, me little 3-year-old, the full kit. Love it. But yeah, I'm the manager. Harry Maguire's the captain, although I'm thinking of putting Bruno as the captain. We're in the Champions League this year, which is great. So I've got a lot to play for, and I couldn't wait to get stuck in. Over to the finances page, and you see we've got 52 million, 287 in the bank. A lot to wiggle around with in the wages. I've got a few things what I do with the squad. I want a balanced squad. I've got a set formation I like to play. I've got a tactic, which I'll show you in a bit, which is pretty much based on my stock put tactic from my last series on FM20. But there was something quite cool. I don't know if this is a bug, but we'll talk about it. I make one transfer, and it's a bit weird how it went through. So I don't know if it's a bug or is this a new thing, but I like it. This is the club vision page. And of course, you want to play attacking football. I always play that. They want loads of stuff. The usual Man United stuff. Be great, make lots of money. Good youth system, all that stuff. And that's what I want to do. I want to improve the club as much as I can. It'd be cool to bring some youngsters through. I want to sign players who are around 22, 23 anyway. That's what I normally do. So it's going to be a bit by bit kind of thing. If you are going to stick with the series, I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but I'm going to try and do what I did with Stockport, where I'll do 3 episodes a season. So the start of the season, midway through, and at the end. Obviously the general page, and most of you know about Manchester United. There's not much I have to tell you. We've got fierce rivals, we've got some classic derbies. Facility wise, kick ass. I mean, if you can't succeed with this club and the money it generates, there's something wrong. So I do expect to do well. And as much as I've played this game though, you just never know, do you? You never know how things will work out, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we can do some magic this season. And apart from Liverpool, no one really touches us in England for history. It's pretty special, and I want to add to it. My main target is a Premier League title. This is the home screen it's the same. It is the same, which I don't mind. And you don't expect to be massive changes. You don't want the game completely changing because it might get shit. FM20, I think, was the best. So I like it where I like the fact that a lot of it is the same. There's just a few things that are getting on my tits. All your dynamics is exactly the same. I won't go for each one. Trust me, it's the same. Tactics are the same. Now, there are a few extra roles. I'm not playing with them. You can bring your tactic over from FM20, and that's what I've done. I have changed it a bit, though, from Stockport. I have tweaked it, but you can bring your tactics over. If you've got a great tactic from FM20, bring it over. It might still be good. Training, I think, is all the same. Like I said, I've been avoiding things online, so if I see something, I will tell you eventually. If you know something, you tell me, but all seems the same. Medical Centre, I'm pretty sure, is exactly the same. But there is something different this year, and you probably know, or you may not know. But when it comes to conditioning and match fitness, that percentage thing, that's gone on it. You get this little heart thing now, so they're either injured, or you get a little heart, and when they're playing, you see the little heart drain away. I don't know what the difference is though. What's the point in that? I'm not bothered by it. And another thing I've noticed, when you're on the squad screen for some reason, you've got no dots here. And it took me ages to realise you can still do that, see? You see it going purple. So you can still highlight them. But I was like that at first. Oh God, how do I do it? How do I do it? Now if you know me, you know I love staff. If you don't know me, I love staff. It's a big part of the game. Has been on previous games. I always try and get the best staff because I think it helps you win. And I'm going to try and do that slowly with United. We've got pretty good staff as it is. Probably going to really concentrate on getting that fitness one sorted first. But it has changed, as in these new roles. So you've got recruitment analysts, performance analysts. Not 100% sure what they do yet. But honestly, I think everything else is it's the same at the basic level. It's the same game. Alright, look, everything looks quite similar. Scouting page is similar. If you go player search, it's all very similar, which isn't a bad thing. One thing I will say though, the game feels faster, and I only play on a laptop. It does feel like it goes through things a lot faster, and it's the agent thing. You can, so say like Haaland, I sign a player in a minute, I'm going to show you, and then I thought I need a striker next. I ain't got the money, I'm going to have to wait. So I looked at Haaland because he's like at the top of my list. I go to his agent. His agent says, "Oh yeah, he'll sign for you. I reckon about 80 odd million. We'll get a deal done." I signed Jadon Sancho. Right, you know the story. United chasing him for ages. I feel like we need that kind of player anyway. And another cool feature is you'll have like a transfer meeting with your assistant, like your chairman, so on, whoever's at the top of your club, and they'll say, "Look, we believe these areas are weak," and they'll come forward and you can have a look at. They'll say, "Oh, you need this player." I'll be honest with you, they were coming with guys who were like 30 odd, even though the club say we want 20 odd year olds. They were giving me old guys. I'm like, don't like him. And you can say, I'll do it myself. I'll sort it out. Piss off. So I don't know how much I'm going to pay attention to that now. It's kind of put me off that first attempt at it. So anyway, I had 50 million in the bank. I have sold players, so I wanted to generate some money, and I thought, let's try and get a deal done for Sancho. Dortmund wanted 122 million. Fuck. Same old football manager. Never going to happen. Went to me board, and I spoke to a glazier of all people and said I really want him, and he went, "Oh yeah, we want 23-year-olds," and I'm like, "You've just been giving me 33-year-olds you wanted me to sign." Okay, fair enough. And he says, "I'll take over the deal." So you do the deal, and the computer does it. They've done it. Put a £79 million bid in for him. Went through. I was like, how's that happened? 122 million when I did it. But when the computer, well, when my chairman did it, 79 million. Is that a bug? Have you tried to sign a superstar yourself and done something similar and interacted with your board and got a deal way cheaper? I want to know. I need to know. I've done it twice to see if it was a one-off. I restarted again and went for Sancho. Did the same thing. Same thing happened. 79 million. Even though I had 50 odd, like I told you, the board put in the extra bit. 79 million. No messing. No add-ons. No nothing. Let's go through this quickly. I sold Jesse Lingard because I don't like him. I think he's shite. For 16.5 million to Napoli. Marcus Rojo went for 9.5 million to Milan. Fosu Mensah's time he moved on. I don't even rate him as a squad player. He went for 5.5 million to Wolfsburg. Dean Henderson coming back as my number 2. It was time for Sergio to move on, and he went to Real Madrid. bit shocked to about 4.5, I think it was. So this is a squad depth page, and I've gone for 2 players in every position. I've got a well-balanced squad here. It needs work. There's a lot of areas I want to work on, and I agreed with the board on the 3 areas. Those 3 areas are right back, defensive midfield, and right winger. I've addressed the right winger, and now I ain't got any money, so I'm going to work my way around that bit by bit. A defensive midfield, I want someone young and powerful and strong. But let's quickly go through my squad. I'll show you it. Obviously, we've got our Dave in net. Still a very good goalkeeper, but he's got competition this year, real competition in young Dean Henderson. He had a great couple of years at Sheffield United. He's only 23, future goalkeeper for United. It's going to be interesting to see how he develops. At left back, we've still got obviously Luke Shaw, who's half decent squad player. And now we've got the new boy, who I honestly didn't know too much about until we signed him, but he looks solid on here, much better than Luke. So left back is sorted. When we go over to right back, I've gone for Mr. Williams, who can cover at left back, but he's more of a right back. Even though it says left back, he's right footed. Good young player. Try and develop him. Why not? He's one of our own. Be nice to do that. Obviously, we've got Wan-Bissaka. He can tackle. I just don't know how sold I am on him in real life. He has some good moments, and his parts of his game I don't like. We'll see. Even though we'll see about that. That in the worst area. It's defensive midfield, who I think I'm going to address first. Centre halves, Harry Maguire is good on here, isn't he? I'd like better centre halves, I'll be honest with you, because after him, I've got Eric Bailey, who I actually quite like. He's just mega injury prone in real life, isn't he? I've got Lindelof, and it's all a bit. They're all a bit okay. And I want the new Ferdinand Vidic, man. That's what I want. Next up, Mr. Axel Rose. Young player, we'll see how he does. He's English. He's going to be my 4th choice. Centre half. If we move forward, obviously defensive midfield, it's Matic. Even though he's not here, he's somewhere. He's right at the bottom, but he's probably going to be playing in that role this season. He's got Danny van der Beek can play there, but I like his creativity. Fred and players like that. We've got no one who's natural there, like a real solid defensive midfielder, proper one. His backup, or the guy mainly fighting him for that position, will probably be Fred, who I really like. I think he's really come on recently in real life. In the middle, don't forget we've got Danny van der Beek, the new boy. Big future. Interested to see what he does. I like him going forward though. I want him to be creative. We've got Scott McTominay, helps with the European squad. Good solid player. Some very good attributes. Good team player. Good squad player. I've got no intention of letting him go anytime soon. And of course, the 2 main guys in the middle are probably going to be Paul Pogba. And obviously, the man himself, Bruno Fernandes. I like it. They can be good together. Hopefully they're good together on the game. Quickly going forward. Right, this is where it all mixes up now at United, isn't it? Because we've got loads of players who can play up front and can play out wide. So, you know, I've got options. Daniel James is shit. I'll be honest with you. I'll be looking to get rid of him at the end of the year. I'm keeping him for now. Obviously, we've got Sancho, who you've already seen. Then we've got Greenwood, who's a striker, but he can cover on the wings. Wonderkid. He's going to be massive, I reckon, this year on this game. It'll be interesting to see, as he had a tweak from last year, because he could become very good last year in FM20. Marcus Rashford, OBE, MBE, whatever he is, Marcus, probably going to get knighted one day for all his charity work for kids. Doing wonders in here. Who else have we got? Who else got? Martial. Decent player. Probably going to try and get rid of him. I want a new striker, because I have got Cavani, who's a beast. I want someone like Haaland. Let's get this team young and world class and winning Champions Leagues. That's the dream. We've still got Mr. I can never say his name. I'm going to try it. He's on loan for a while. So, you know, there's a lot of work to do. But that excites me. This is the Premier League, and I think it's changed a little bit. You used to see 3 players, didn't you? I think you only see 2 now for some reason. The top 2 in each category. Also, you don't have the winning. You used to have the winners here, didn't you? That's spread out. I don't know if you can change that at some point, but you don't see the winners anymore. You have to go on history to see that. One thing before I forget, press conferences, they've changed. So you'll be in a press room and there'll be loads of little bars at the top with little regen faces on. The regen faces, by the way, are really good now. I like them. I think they've made a massive improvement with all the regen faces. But you get asked the same questions. These are the odds, and the bookies think we'll be 4th, which is fair enough, but we're going to go for it. I've only got 1 man in the dream team, which is bloody cheeky. But it is what it is. I think we're a good team, but Chelsea are good, Liverpool are good, City are good, and I'm excited. Some quality teams, some quality players, brand new game. How's it going to go? Like I said, I've brought my tactic over, not really changed it too much, changed a couple of roles. I've got two versions of it. I've got this one and this one. So if I really want to go at a team, this is me attacking. Even though they're both attacking, I like to play attacking football. This is obviously a bit more defensive when it comes to the roles. I'm going to change them up. Why not? It'd be cool to do that. If I get pissed off having shit defensive midfielders, I'm just going to go for it. If I'm 4-0 up, I might go for it a bit more. Well, you get this cool thing now at the start of pre-season where you play a Manchester reserve team. Now you can select what you want. So you can play just your first team, and select the players and manage both teams if you want, or manage one team. And it's all your first teamers, so if it'd be David De Gea in net in one team and Henderson in the other team, or you can play under 23s, or you get loads of different options. But I think you have to do that because you can't cancel it. So it's I don't know now. I've not played the second season yet, so I don't know if that's a thing you have to do now every year at every team. We'll see. Then I cancelled the pre-season and made me own. I wanted to play teams from far away, so obviously Mexico, Brazil, and Argentina. Started off a bit ropey. I was a bit worried, thinking, shit, and then we just built on that. Beat Boca, went on a tour of the States, and we've done really well. And I've picked up a few knocks, there's a few injuries, but the squad's looking all right. Now you remember, you used to click on it, you'd have the results, you'd have it, the bit in the middle with what's gone on. This is what it looks like now. It's got a black background, so that probably helps it go faster. I don't know if that's going to change. I mean, you've got a lot of different information here. You can look at the formations and so on, a few other bits of information. But what I can't find is how to watch the goals. So I used to be able to record the goals and put them on as highlights for you. Can't figure it out. Can you let me know if you know? The campaign started really well, although if you look where we are in the league, we're not top, even though we've won our first 3 games. So if we click on the Arsenal game, as you've just seen anyway, but yeah, that was close. That was mental, that game. Goals at the death. Don't know how we did it, but we did. West Ham, we battered them. David Moyes said he wasn't worried about it. I'd be worried. We beat you 4-0. Then we played Leicester, who were 4th at the time. Cracking team. Vardy on here looks amazing stat-wise. The Carabao Cup, which we're out of. I mean, like I said, I wasn't going to take it seriously. We played Cambridge at home, a B team. As you can see, Henderson, Williams are playing, Bailey, Fred, McTominay, Mata got a game. And we did well, and then we came up against Fulham. I was a bit disappointed. I mean, even brought on some of the big guns to try and get it back. Let's get on to today's game, and if you haven't got this game yet, maybe I can show you some of the new things. Because this is where a lot of the new things are, where things look different, feel different, and I'm going to have to get used to. So you start off with this, in a tactical room, with your tactics on the wall, which is quite cool. So you get an opposition report, shows you their formation. They've got some players, they've got Bale, haven't they? I think he's injured though, to be fair. And you get different things here, like they give you advice. Now I've not taken that advice yet, but I might do. If I wasn't United and I was a different team, maybe I would. Next up, I think we're in a different room here, so you're getting a bit of a tour of Old Trafford. But it's the same. Pick your team. Quick pick, rotate it, do whatever you want. But that's a pretty good team, man. Bailey's playing because Lindelof's got a knock. Cavani is doing pretty well. Obviously Sancho, Rashford. It's nice having Greenwood, Van der Beek. These kind of players on the bench, we're nearly there being a very good team. So you click on and you're in the changing room now with all the shirts on the wall. If you're wondering why, if you're United, your shirt's out on the wall, I'm lucky to have a friend called FM Kit Design who made me all these kits last year, so I've just put them in the game this year, so that's quite cool. Then it's onto the dressing room, and this is similar to, say, a press conference where all your players will be about. And when you have like a team meeting, all your players are at the top as well. And you know, whoever asks you the question, it'll come Marcus Rashford, and his little box will come up and he'll say, we've all been chatting and we think you're shit, boss. And then you can get back to him. Also, you've got this new thing. This is new, innit? The gestures is all new. So you can shout, there's one way you can throw a bottle, but it's not here yet. If you're getting beat, I'm sure there's one way it says throw a bottle. So you can throw a bottle and say, you're all wank. Here we go, get a bit of a highlight here at the beginning, same as it used to be, but this is where it's all changed. Look at this, what's going on? Let's pause it quick. So, yeah, now you can change a bit of this. So obviously you can change these two, so you can have the league table on if you want and all that stuff. But it's very different. Your match stats are over here. I don't think you can change this. Or the dugout. This dugout thing gives you tons of information. Some of it can help. So say your assistant will say, you know, Maguire's got a knock. I reckon we get Lindelof on quick. You can just say do it and click do it. It's just so much quicker. So obviously this is the cog up here. You click that and this is where you can change your camera angles, the speed of the game and highlights, all that good stuff. Now down here you've got this. That's your 11 that are playing, right? You've also got your instructions that you can click and change your tactics if you want. You've got your shout outs down here as well. Oh, cancel that, sorry. You've got your shouts down here, same ones. Or you've got berate now. Not use that. Fire up. That's quite good. We have to wait and see because I'm a bit iffy with them. I've only ever used demand more because a lot of them are wank. So hopefully they've made them better. Mentality, we can change that. If you want to make a sub, it's this weird tab over here. I don't know if you can see that because of my head. So you click that and your sheet, this comes up. Happy days. Click that away. If you don't want this, you click that and you do get more of a screen. Wait till the second half. But there's like a little pitch on that dugout that's showing you all your passing. And it goes off its tits. They need to sort that out. I'll show you in a bit. Here's Cavani. Boom. Oh. So yeah, Jose was giving me a bit of shit in the press saying I'm overrated because I won manager of the month. Won 3 games, won manager of the month. Even though I'm not top of the league. So we'll have a look at the league properly after this game. But get him off, ref. Get him off. I just want to beat Jose. I said he was jealous and a wanker because he's a bit of one, isn't he? But here we go. So one thing I'm looking out for is my friend Lee Monaghan. Works for Evolving Mindset. You're going to see a lot of Evolving Mindset on my channel this year. I'm going to try and promote him as much as I can. Football Manager have let him put his company, his mental health business, whatever it is, charity, helps lots of people, on the ad board somewhere. So I keep finding myself looking at the ad boards instead of the game because I want to see Evolving Mindset pop up. Come on, United! So let me know if you've got the game. Let me know what you think. I think the match engine looks okay. I've seen a few different goals so far, but like I said, I've not played loads of games. You've got to get stuck into it, and this isn't the full game. This is a beta. There's going to be loads of things that'll get tweaked and changed, and bugs get reported. But here's Sancho, the new boy. Is he worth 79 million? I still can't get over that. I want to see if you guys can do it as well. Can't believe it. There he is. Can he be a big time player? Can he be a game changer that wins us a league this year? Get him! Pick that out, Marcus Rashford. And I ain't slagging it off. It's just so different. You've got to get your bearings. FM Union. Good little creator. Check him out. It's called FM Union. American lad. He put a great little tweet out the other day about looking for the sub bar. Can't find it. Where is it? Because it's just, oh, Edison Cavani. See what I mean? Are we overpowered? Or is it because I'm manager? I don't know, but this is cool. Now, one thing I don't know, and this is probably my fault for avoiding all the feature reveals. I just like trying to find out things myself, or getting you guys to help. What's XG? There's like a thing called XG. Not a clue what that is. Not bothered either. Here's Sancho cutting inside. I've got him as inside forwards, and I think it's really helped us. Yeah, look at the dugout. You're getting all sorts of information. You see that? It's starting to show us how the league table's looking. You'll get information on your players. Should I do this? Should we do that? Do you want to change up the style of play? Why should you though? Is that 3-0? It is. Bruno Fernandes. Matic sticking out there on at the back. Oh, Alex. Has he been brought down in the box? Spurs are in him there. This is not a bad first life com. Oh, VAR checking penalty. I've not seen that before. I've not had that come up yet. Look at that, all fancy. Bit quicker though, wasn't it? Do you remember when you used to run off to the halfway line? You'd be sat here for 10 minutes. There's Bruno, penalty king. 4-0. So now he's scored a penalty. That comes up, you see it. Change the penalty. So if I want someone else to take the next one, just in case we're getting the next one, but stick with Bruno, eh? He very rarely misses. He scores like 9 out of 10, doesn't he? So we'll stick with that. He is also the captain. I think I've got Paul Pogba as my vice captain. So there we go, that's half time, and this is the new half-time screen. Whatever XG is, we are bossing it, I think. I assume we are. Here we go, back in the second half, and this is the bit that gets on my tits. Our short passes are connecting very well. How the fuck would I know? It's just a clusterfuck of load of numbers and blobs and red blobs. What does that even mean? Plus this comes back. You have to get rid of it again. I mean, you could keep it up if you want. You'll see who's getting tired or not, but you can just check if you want, don't you? I'll check who's tired. Like, you see what I mean? The little love hearts. It's that draining of power. So 20 minutes to go, the second half is classic FM, innit? This hasn't changed. I've said it before. How many times have you been 4-5-0 up at half time and then nothing happens? I mean, don't get me wrong, we've dominated this game. 50-50 possession, but pass completion is amazing. The chances created, amazing. I've made 3 changes, although it never really came up then. I didn't see it come up, but McTominay came on, Greenwood came on, and Van der Beek came on. But yeah, that's it. First half full of drama. Second half, we just played it out. Very good performance. That's 4 wins out of 4. You know, all United need is me. Just give me a call, man. Just give me a call. Now, I've probably missed out stuff. I know, but it's hard, innit? I mean, I'm busy at the minute. I'm very tired. I'm only sleeping here and there because we've got a newborn baby. But I plan on trying to make as many videos as I can over the next couple of weeks. Really get stuck into this save. And why not? We're top of the league. I'd love to know what you think. You probably think United are overpowered. I don't think some of these players are as good as they have been in the past. I think the tactics come over and translated pretty well, even though I've changed it a little bit. So I'm happy. I think we can go on a good run here, but Liverpool look like they are still an absolute force. So there we go. That is the end of episode 1. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. If you really want to help this channel out, especially this season, make sure you become a patron. You'll find a link to that and everything else down below in the description. Hopefully you're going to come back for episode 2 and stick with the entire series as we try and take Manchester United to the top of world football and learn about the new game as we go. Like I said, get involved in the comments. I really would appreciate it. Whatever you want to say it. And thank you very much. It's been good. I'm glad to be back. I can't wait to get stuck in. So excited. So you stay happy, you stay safe, especially if you're in the UK. We are under lockdown, so I hope you're doing okay. If you ever need to speak to me, get in touch. I'm always there. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.